I just watched episode 6 of BLEACH 1000-Year Blood War, so let's talk about it. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers there, so click that like button, come back later. This is probably the best episode yet. My favorite character in this episode has to be Yamamoto. Like in the last episode, I put him as my favorite character due to him reminding us all how OP he can be, and yeah, he does the same thing in this episode, but only better. The animation to this episode is insane. This whole episode is like UFO table or Mappa levels look good. I absolutely love Yamamoto's Bankai. It is everything that I've wanted to see animated and better. They go all out for this Bankai here. I'm really enjoying the villain of the final arc here, the Quincy King. By the way, I know he has a name, but that name is so hard to pronounce. Let me call him Quincy King, guys, for now, until I hear the dub. Just give me a moment. Anyway, yeah, he is such a great villain. You can see how committed he is to whatever he has to do, and I honestly really enjoyed on how much he respects his colleagues. Well, not all his colleagues. I mean, he blows some of them up whenever he's having a bad case of the Mondays, but still, he respects some of his colleagues, or at least that's what I got out of this episode. Like, take the yourself, for example, Lloyd. Now, that is a name I can pronounce. But anyway, you can see on how much he truly worships his king here. This dude managed to survive an attack from Kenpachi and managed to hold off Yamamoto long enough to say sorry to his king. And when he's about to pass away, his king puts him down in a merciful way. Well, he blows him up, but still is pretty merciful. Also, I clapped so much when we finally saw the return of one of my favorite shonen villains, Sosuke Aizen. Even less than a minute of screen time, this dude is still a badass. My favorite moment of this episode has to be Yamamoto's Bankai reveal. This is probably one of the most OP Bankai yet. This Bankai has the ability to make everything around it increase in temperature and make the ground itself melt. Do you know how hot it has to be to have the ground actually melting? The solid ground? Whenever you see the ground melting or turn into cubes, you know you're going to witness some of the best animation ever. Give this episode a 9.9 out of 10, giving it an A+. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to the comments, tell me what you thought of this episode of BLEACH 1000-Year Blood War. Share this video with all your friends. And click that like and follow button. Keep up to date with all my latest content. See ya!